Hello everyone, Haul Sept here. And yeah, again, up with a new video. But this time I'm doing my Blu Ray haul I done for the month of October. Now, some of you are probably wondering, why didn't I do one for September? Well, simply because I didn't pick enough for September. In fact, this is all I picked up, just 6 titles. So I didn't feel like it was worth making a video for that little much. But I'm here to do both September and October. I did pick up quite a few for October, so let's not beat around the bush and just get right into it. So I'm just going to show you the September releases first. First off, I got one DVD, and that is for Martin Scorsese's Kundun. I don't know much about this movie. I hear that this is one of the more underrated films of his, even though it's not ranked as high as a lot of his other movies. Now, I know this movie has a Blu Ray by Kino Lorber, but sadly it is like really out of print, so yeah. I was going to get it sooner, and then I found out it went out of print before I could, so I hate it when that happens. Next is an Indian movie that I've heard a lot of praise for, and that is Kill. I actually watched this with my brother and his friend. We had sort of a pizza night together, and we decided to put this on. We had a lot of fun with it. Very violent, very intense action thriller on a train. Really fun movie. A couple animated stuff. I picked up set 3 of Bleach, because I only had sets 1 and 2 for the longest time. And I also picked up the 4 movies. I actually just started watching Bleach recently. I've only finished season 1. I know I still have a long ways to go because there's 16 seasons, I think. And then, of course, you have the most recent series, 1,000 Year Blood War. But I want to try to see if I can pick up the rest of the sets if I can, which is going to be hard considering they're usually pretty expensive, but yeah. Based on season 1, I am liking it already, so. Next is an animated film I'm sure a lot of you never heard of, and that is My Love Affair with Marriage. I don't know, I just remember Cellspecs mentioned this movie on one of her ranking videos, and it looks very interesting. The art style looks very surreal. So yeah, can't wait to check this one out. And then I picked out Inside Out 2. I still have not watched this yet. I've heard really good things. I loved the first Inside Out, even though I may not love it as much as most people, but I still loved it, and I've heard this is almost as good as that, so I definitely can't wait to check that out. Okay, so those are the September releases. See, we're like, 2.5 minutes in the video, so yeah, it would have been a ridiculously short video if I did just those. So now on to the October haul. Now, if you guys watched my 31 Days of Halloween video I did just recently before this, I showed you 3 of those movies I did pick up this past month, and those films being Dog Soldiers, Maxine, and Exuma. So yeah, these three I picked up for just to do the 31 Days of October. And I've said I enjoyed those. Well, 2 of those I enjoyed. Maxine was just okay. So yeah. Next, I got okay, let me see if I can figure out a good way to do this. Hold on a second. I got that. I only picked 2 other horror films. Well, yeah. 2 other horror films. I got The Tenant by Roman Polanski from 1976, I think is when this came out. I need to watch this again. It's a pretty solid horror film from what I remember. This is also, I think, out of print. I was able to find it on eBay for a pretty good deal, so yeah. And then I got Alligator. This is the 4K Blu-ray combo. Haven't seen this yet. It just looks interesting to me. It just looks like a fun creature feature movie from the 80s. I hear this is one of the better ones about a giant sewer gator. So yeah. And okay, this isn't a horror film, but I picked up this war movie, We Were Soldiers. I've seen this one once a while back when I initially did that top 200 favorite war films. I remember liking it, but I definitely need to revisit it, so yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out a good way to do this. I picked up Deadpool 2, since I didn't have it for a while. I only have the first Deadpool. And I still need to pick up Deadpool and Wolverine. And once I get that, I will finally watch all the Deadpool movies. Because believe it or not, I haven't seen the Deadpool movies. So I really need to get to that. Then I got the documentary film, A House Made of Splinters. This was on sale for I think $6. I was able to get it pretty cheap because it's usually more expensive. I did watch this for not this year's Oscars, but the previous Oscars. It was nominated for Best Documentary, and I agree, this was a really good documentary about the children in the Ukraine, during that incident that happened a few years ago, so yeah. And then we got the one Criterion I picked up. Well, technically this is the Giannis release, and that is About Dry Grasses. I haven't seen a film by this director, Nuri Ceylon. It's a Turkish director. But I only have one other film of his, being Once Upon a Time in Anatolia, so I need to watch that and watch this. But the premise seems interesting. I haven't heard nothing but great things about this, so yeah. Yeah, I've been picking up Criterions lately, but hopefully that will change starting tomorrow, so yeah. Next are several animated stuff I picked up. I picked up Nuts. So this is a Vinegar Syndrome, I guess. Well, technically it's another label by Vinegar Syndrome. Don't know much about this. I guess it's a documentary that uses animation, but it looks kind of weird based on the few clips I've seen. But I'm very interested to see yeah, what this is like. So, yeah. Next are I got these by Warner Bros. Archives. I got the Scooby-Doo movies that they put out. I got Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, which I had the DVD, but I saw it upgraded to Blu Ray. Despite that, it unfortunately comes with its god-awful sequel that we do not talk about. And I also got Witches, Ghosts, and Alien Invaders. I hope they eventually release Cyber Chase on Blu Ray, because that one I remember really liking as a kid. I got Junkhead. This is a Japanese stop-motion animated film I've heard really good things about, so definitely can't wait to check that out. I got Robot Dreams. I've really been wanting to see this one, especially since it was nominated for Best Animated Picture. I've heard really good things, and I can't wait to check it out. And then I got this I'm proud to pick up, Season 1 of Arcane. Believe it or not, I still have not watched this show yet. I've heard nothing but amazing things about it, and with Season 2 about to air on Netflix, I guess now would be a good time for me to start watching the show. Hopefully G-Kids will release Season 2 on Blu-ray whenever that happens. And then the last thing I picked up, this was like earlier in the month, and that is The Poetry of Lee Chang-dong, a Korean director I don't know that much about. This really nice pack comes with Greenfish, Oasis, Peppermint Candy, and Poetry. I've not seen any of these films. I've heard nothing but great things. Let's see if I get the slip out, because this is a slip. See? So yeah. Can't wait to check these films out. But yeah. And so, that was... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this pack also comes with this little booklet, I guess. Comes, some information on the director and his legacy. So yeah, don't know much about this director, but can't wait to check his films out. And so that's everything I picked up for both September and October. So, hope you all enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed both these videos I upload. Although, considering I have very little time, I'll probably wait till I get off work to upload this video, whenever this comes out. So, I hope you have a happy Halloween, and hopefully I'll have a really snazzy haul for November, considering it's Criterion season. So, I will see you all in the next video. Later.